DeSantis was a tough one for me. DeSantis, because initially I was on his team on it. It's a pretty banger publicity stunt if you think about it. So at first, I was like, this is a good move, and he's gonna put it in these liberals' faces, and these liberals are gonna look like idiots. And then my friend sent me this video.
In that battle brewing over President Biden's immigration policies. Today, dozens were flown to Martha's Vineyard by Florida's Republican governor were on the move again. Emily Ikeda has the latest.
After a chaotic 48 hours, the nearly 50 Venezuelan migrants flown to Martha's Vineyard by Florida's governor are back on the road. Being moved to a military.
They're so sweet. Honestly, me and my dad bought a condo in Panama, and we really noticed this. We're like, South America is so much sweeter than India. India, they'll take your money, man. Give me your money. I can't. And whenever we go to South America, we're in position. We're like, this is dangerous. You can kill us. And they're just like, that's okay, sir. We take you home. $1 is enough. Like, they're just happy with whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they're happy with life or something.
Base off the island, but not before tearful goodbyes to the volunteers who rushed to help.
And he didn't even send them over properly. He sent them over with like, in a way, like the way they did their paperwork. They f***ed up on purpose so that those guys would get screwed. Like, some of them had to be in Washington. Some of them had to be in like some other, like they had to report to some station, some immigration station. I said, oh, that's a banger publicity stunt. Florida is getting these immigrants and liberals act like they want to take them, but they don't really want to take them. And they're full of shit. And you know me, man. I don't give a f***. You're gonna rip the liberals? I don't care. I'm not on a team here, people. I'm on team humanity. I don't think it's a crazy opinion to say that the right move to put them on a plane and just send them to Martha's Vineyard. And here's the crazy thing. It's not even from Florida. They're from goddamn Texas. So this DeSantis spent $12 million of Florida taxpayer money to fly 50 people from Texas. It wasn't even the Florida people. So what the hell is he doing? He's honestly, I hope that this is the publicity stunt gone too far for him, because I think he's out of control and I think he's getting too cocky, and he just went too far with this one. You know what would be great? If this turned into a success story and then Martha's Vineyard was like, you know what? Let's bring 50 immigrants in every week.
We can take 50 immigrants a month. Bring them in.
So in Canada, I can tell you that the immigrants are the biggest contributor to GDP. This is ridiculous. Like, this whole thing of like, keep the immigrants out to save the economy or something, like, you're not saving the economy. It's great for the economy. You have more people contributing and being part of the system, and hardworking people. Let's continue this video.
I'm thankful for the support, for the good people here. They've given us phones, food, shelter. 23-year-old Rafael says, telling us he crossed through 7 countries to flee violence in Venezuela. It's really difficult. I'm scared to return to my country, he added.
It's true, man. And it is because of American foreign policy. That's why the Americans always want to make Venezuela look like this communist hellhole. I'm not saying it didn't have bad policies, but like, they had some pretty basic socialist policies, and to blame their entire collapse on that when there's been American interventionism in South America that's like bloody violent. Like, governments have been destroyed and taken out and all this, and they were like, oh, what do you want, Venezuela? You want those communists? Communism destroyed Venezuela. Maybe, I don't know.
The migrants were given the choice to go to the military base, according to Massachusetts governor. He says the base is better equipped for safe, temporary accommodation. Florida's governor, Ron Desantis, sent the migrants to the wealthy, largely Democratic enclave, joining a growing list of Republican governors protesting President Biden's immigration policies. They say have sparked the record 2 million illegal border crossings this year. Desantis argues it's unfair to southern states that don't have the resources to handle it.
This is a massive policy failure by the president. This is a massive and intentional policy that is causing huge amount of damage all across the country.
But Democrats are blasting the move as inhumane and a political stunt, calling for a federal investigation because many of the migrants say they did not know they were being sent here.
That's the crazy thing, man. But I heard that a lot of the migrants, they were they wanted to go there because instead of being in a state that's on the border and like ready to fight with them and people are mad at them or whatever, they got flown to a liberal place where, okay, there's like one woman the first day who had said, 50 immigrants? We can't take it. It'll collapse the whole thing. One woman said it. But then what happened? They're all taken care of. Love found a way to take care of these migrants, even though DeSantis being just doing like publicity. I do feel like he does these publicity stunts. You know what I'm saying? $12 million of Florida money to do it. And you're screwing over the people, man. I mean, those people that got sent, they screwed up all their paperwork and stuff. They sent them there to Martha's Vineyard, and now they have like 24 hours to get to like just these various offices around the country, or else they're gonna get in trouble for not doing their paperwork on time or whatever it is. Like, that's not cool, man. He did it in a way that was kind of mean to the migrants.
He's bad. He'll never go to heaven.
That's maybe my only problem with it. I actually think it's a great move other than that. It's like they say in all these esoteric practices, everyone on earth is like dancers, dance partners. All enemies, all people fighting on earth are like dance partners. They're just projecting issues onto each other and starting fights, and then they just go back and forth. I think that's what it is. They're teaching each other how to love again. And so it just causes always conflict in these things, but the conflict is the dance that will loosen it all up and fix it maybe. I don't know. I mean, the whole thing's a mystery, tell me what you guys think about this. I've been hearing a lot of these meditation practices, a lot of these Hindus, they talk about how like we're in Kali Yuga, the most dangerous time, the most sinful or the most egoic time. What do you guys think? Do you think times are worse now, or do you think it's always been this shitty, but now I watch the news? And the moral of the story is, you are loved because you are loved. Such is the nature of loving kindness. Okay? So now that I've done my karmas, make sure you do your karmas, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and sign up for meditation. Ascension is upon us, foolish. Sign up for meditation immediately. Ha! Am I still here?